Okay, MOEN pull down faucets like this, kitchen faucets. They've been making them like this for a number of years. This one's about 12 years old, and it's leaking from this little joint here. After a number of years, starts leaking. You can see here. You can see that, but there's water coming out of this flex joint here. They can also leak further down, which is worse. If they leak down there, you can get a leak whenever you turn the faucet on under your sink, and you might not know about it until it does damage. So just the movement of this, I think, eventually just wears joints in the hose out and they start to leak. Fortunately, they've been the same for many years, and the common fix is available. MOEN 202750 is the part number. It's about 20 bucks at the big stores. So it's very common. I think even in the new faucets, it's the same hose. So we're gonna replace this one today. Okay, coming under the sink, the hose with the weight on it is the one that we're replacing, right? That's the one that goes up and down with the weight. Some of them have screws to take the weight off. This one actually has a little quick release. It just pops off like that. So we'll put that back on later. And then going up a little bit, you'll see the other end of the hose, there's a quick release. So I might have to put the camera down and use two hands here, but you squeeze in these two tabs here, you squeeze them in and then push it that way. And then that'll release the quick release. And I will need two hands. Oh, hang on, maybe not. Nope, I was able to pop it out with even one hand like that. Just pops back like that. And then this will pop out, and we're gonna lose some water. So it's a good idea to have a towel underneath here. I will need two hands. Okay, with two hands I was able to pop that out. Again, there's water in that. There's water in that line, just a little bit, so catch it with the towel. Now with the weight off and that unhooked, let's go back up top. And we can just pull it straight out. Like that. Now, the head has to come off as well. Okay, so there is a little place for a wrench there. You can grab onto it with really anything. We're replacing it, so you don't even need to worry about scratching it. I've just got a crescent wrench here, and it shouldn't be too tight. And this just threads off. And we'll reuse our head on the new hose. All right, new hose. And we'll just make sure it matches up the same way. Cap. Different colors, but it appears to be the same. And in terms of length, it's the same length. And the swivel's the same. Okay. So, reverse of removal. Slide this back through here. This is the new one. It's the old one's trash. We will. It's a good time now to clean this. I'm going to put this in some lime remover and just clean this up. And then we'll just thread it back on here. Doesn't need to be super tight. You could probably do it hand tight because there is an O-ring seal here and here. So it doesn't need to be wrenched on too hard. All right, I'm just going to use some lime calcium rust stuff here in a little cup. I'm just going to sit that in there for about an hour and then scrub it with a brush. Very important not to touch the tap while you're doing this, because if you do, the valve's going to send water straight down into under your sink because we don't have this hooked up yet. So don't touch the tap, don't forget. Okay, coming back underneath, here's our new hose. Wrote it how it was before. We just push it in there with the O-ring. And again, two hands. And pull the clip, push the clip back in. Once it's all in, and that's all there is to it. Now we'll pop the weight back on And the weight is usually at the bottom or slightly on the upside. So there's always tension on it. So go to there, about there. Clip that back on. And finally, once we've cleaned up our head, thread it on. Just give it a quick hand tighten. I'll hold this with the wrench. And that's how you replace a MOEN hose. Check for leaks. No leaks here. And hopefully, no leaks underneath. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps you fix up your leaky MOEN kitchen faucet pull down hose.